Whoa ho, whoa hoo hoo, ho ho, whoa ho ho ho. Why am I sounding like Santa Claus? But hey guys, how are you? This is IronE Singleton, aka T-Dog from the Walking Dead. Ever since I started the show, I've gotten 10,500,484,275,000,000, 516,000 questions, I think. Did I get my numbers right? About the show, about my time on The Walking Dead. So I don't, that number, I could say it again, 10 trillion, I won't do it. Takes too much time. But anyways, I've gotten a whole bunch of questions. That's basically what I'm trying to say about my experience on The Walking Dead. So what I'm going to do for the very first time, I don't think anybody else has done it. I especially don't think an OG member has done this, a podcast about their very own experience on the show. And I am going to do that. This is the very first podcast, I think. So tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend. Now, but before this podcast begins, I want you to understand that this is for mature audiences only. Why, you might ask? Because it's called We Are the Walking Dead. You know what the show is about. It's very graphic. It's guts and gore and bloody and all that stuff. Plus me, I might use a little profanity because I might get emotional. So this is the first time you'll see me getting emotional about the show because I won't be T-Dog. I will be watching the show as myself. And I may get a bit emotional and I may get upset about some of the decisions that some people may make. So that's another reason why the show is for mature audiences only. I'll tell you something, guys. I have not cursed publicly since my kids came into this world and started making their impact in this world. I stopped cursing. You know, I grew up in the projects and I cursed a lot, like probably more than you'll ever curse in your life before I became a teenager, maybe. And then I had kids and my conscience hit me, boom. Graduated as a theater major from the University of Georgia, right? Go Dogs. And then when I graduated, I had my first child just shortly before graduation. And then I thought about it as my daughter started to age, and then another child came into the picture. And I was like, man, and I was doing stand-up comedy when I graduated from from college. And I said, man, all this profanity, I wanted to do it differently. I said, I don't want to do that. I don't want my kids to get the impression that the way they should express themselves is through profanity. And everybody is different. It's just the way my conscience affected me. And so I changed the way I communicated by dropping profanity from my public life. I continue to do stand-up comedy, but my comedy came from my life growing up in poverty, living in the projects. And a lot of that comedy came from using curse words, because you would hear some of the funniest stuff expressed through foul and profane language. And so I eventually stopped doing stand-up comedy. All because of my kids. That's how much I love my kids. But guess what? My kids are grown now. So I think I'm about to start back doing some cussing. At least on this show right here, because I'll get emotional about it. We Are the Walking Dead. It's graphic, maybe profane. So if you have kids in the room, plug their ears and cover their eyes. Because without further ado, I present to you the very first episode and then beyond of We Are the Walking Dead podcast, brought to you by IronE Productions and Insight Deals. I present to you We Are the Walking Dead. What up, everybody? We are in season 3, episode 4. Welcome to The Killer Within. Michonne and Andrea figure out their new surroundings as the group at the prison is forced to deal with multiple conflicts. What does that mean? Dun, dun, dun. Oh my God, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Gas cane, gas cane. Y'all with me? Go ahead and start the episode. Welcome to another episode of We Are the Walking Dead. I am your host, IronE Singleton, aka T-Dog, T-Dog. Oh man, this will prove to be another jaw-dropping, I'm sure, on the edge of your seats type of episode. Somebody hit him on the head with a rock. He hit the walker with a rock on his head. What? Who is that and what is he doing? What is going on? Oh man, what a show. What a show. Remember, this show is for mature audiences only now, so don't have your parents calling me talking about, why'd you say that on We Are the Walking Dead and you have my kids listening to that? I told you, this is a different type of show, guys. This is where I come to vent, let out all my frustrations and emotions about watching this crazy show. So, yeah, I let my emotions go here in the tombs, in the dungeon, As long as I keep my voice down and don't attract the walkers.
Camped out there look like a giant vacancy, son. After that, we need to load up these corpses and burn them. It's been a long day.
Here's Glenn and Maggie. We could use some help.
In the guard tower. Guard tower?
Lord down.
We were just up there last night. Glenn! Maggie!
They were just up there last night.
Hey! What's up, guys? You coming? What? You coming? Come on, use a hand. Yeah, we'll be right down.
Glenn looked like, how you know that?
Hey, Rick. Come with me. That's close enough. We had an agreement.
Please, mister, we know that. We made a deal. But you gotta understand, we can't live in that place another minute. You follow me? All the bodies, people we knew. Blood, brains everywhere. There's ghosts.
The body's out. You should be burning.
We tried. We did.
The fence is down the far side of prison. Every time we drag a body out, those things just line up, dropping the body and just running back inside.
Look, we had nothing to do with Tomas and Andrew, nothing. You tried to prove a point. You proved it, bro. We'll do whatever it takes to be part of your group. Just please, please, don't make us live in that place.
Our deal is non-negotiable. You either live in your cell block or you leave.
I told you this was a waste of time. They ain't no different than the pricks who shot up our boys. You know how many friends' corpses we had to drag out this week? Just threw them out like. These were good guys. Good guys who hide our backs against the really bad dudes in the joint, like Tomas.
That sun
and
was
Andrew.
shining in my eyes.
Now, we've all made mistakes to get in here, Chief.
It was
And I'm not going to
it was
pretend to
hard
be
to
a
see.
saint, but believe me, we've paid our due.
So I
Enough
had to
that we would rather hit that road than to go back into that shithole.
so I had to fight to keep my face relaxed and not squint up like this. And the sun was tearing me up. It's like, damn.
Are you serious? You want them living in a cell next to you? They'll just be waiting for a chance to grab our weapons. You want to go back to sleeping with one eye open?
I never stop. Bring them into the fold. If we send them off packing, we might as well execute them ourselves. I don't know. Axel seems a little unstable.
After all we've been through, we fought so hard for all this. What if they decide to take it? It's just been us for so long. They're strangers. It feels weird all of a sudden having other people around.
You brought us in.
Yeah, but you turned up for the shot point of your arms and give us a choice.
They can't even kill walkers.
They're convicts, bottom line.
Those two might actually have less blood on their hands than we do.
I get guys like this. Hell, I grew up with them. They're degenerates, but they ain't psychos. I could have been in there with them just as easy as I'm out here with you guys.
There you go. There it
So
is.
you with me?
Exactly.
Hell no. Let them take their chances out on the road, just like we did.
What I'm saying,
When I
Daryl.
was a rookie, I arrested this kid. 19 years old. Wanted for stabbing his girlfriend. Kid blubbered like a baby during the interrogation, during the trial. Suckered the jury. He was acquitted due to insufficient evidence, and then 2 weeks later, he shot another girl. We've been through too much. Our deal with them stands.
Pretty amazing. Find more ammo, we could cut down a whole pack of biters. I hear you and Andrea are leaving today. That's a shame. We could use a soldier like you.
Seem like you're holding your own. Even the National Guard was overrun.
No amount of training can prepare you for the world today.
Governor probably killed
I think one soldier
the
would
remaining National Guard
drive
members.
away. Especially against something so slow.
Those men were heroes. Not the kind to leave anyone behind. If only we'd gotten there sooner. And you were with us.
Lots of bullet holes. You think biters figured out how to use weapons?
Got him.
They must have been counting bandits weeks ago.
See all the
Certainly out there,
subtexting.
but then
Governor said
you know that better than I do.
Too bad what happened
that's
to
called
Wells.
subtexting, guys. He's
It is. Dr. Stevens
a little
can revive
nervous
him. Roll put
because
a bullet in his brain.
Michonne hasn't figured out.
We cremated him quietly. These people have been through so much. I figured, thank God, at least no one knew him.
Subtexting is saying something underneath your words. So what you're saying on the surface is not necessarily what you mean or what you're expressing underneath. So he tried to exude this calmness and confidence, when in actuality, there was some nervousness, some maybe some guilt.
We'll get the prisoners. Week's worth of supplies for the road.
Might not last a week.
Their choice.
And they really have one?
My ankle's down.
Hey, whose blood would you rather have in your hands? Maggie's, Glenn's, or theirs?
Neither.
Something to think about.
Twin cylinders, that
Neither. What's wrong with that? Why can't we have nobody's blood?
Didn't want to pour it out? Sounds like it can use a tune-up. Pretty handy with the wrench.
Axle off the chain.
I know my bike.
Man, we just have some balls.
Just saying.
Axle. Man. I don't even know how. I know there are people out there in the world like that. They just brown nosers. I guess coming from my world, I just, I can't relate. I can't relate. I'm more so like Oscar.
Just take your time.
But there are guys, there are people from the hood that were that way. And not saying, and they did it for survival. They felt like it was for their survival. And people like Oscar, like, man, if it takes that to survive, then I guess I won't survive.
Pretty steady.
You ain't gonna catch me kissing up and doing all that nonsense. So,
Take a rest.
but to a certain extent,
Let's go for a little stroll.
I think it is necessary to a certain extent.
We'll get a few hours on the road before dusk. Where are we heading?
I've just never been able been able to master that craft.
Find a boat.
I don't know if I've ever been able.
Best thing we can do is find an island.
I don't know if I've ever
And if
wanted
the coast
to
isn't safe,
master that craft.
let's say the coast is safe. Then what do we do? Just
That's what you said.
road, live off the sea
Go to the coast.
by ourselves?
Rather take my chances out there than stay here.
Because your gut tells you there's something off about this place. About the governor.
See, Tita, you and Michonne probably should
It's
have
kept us alive.
connected.
That's true.
There's enough food in there to last you guys a week. Cut you loose when we get back.
Thank you, bro.
Sit tight.
Look at Oscar behind him.
Thank you, bro.
Should I take her out?
Said we thanking them for throwing us into this other little jail,
Start making runs.
this little
Better.
small little prison.
We came to the dog run.
Want to fire track more walkers? Maybe we should bury them.
We're behind a fence. It's worth a one-time risk to get rid of the bodies for good. I don't want to be planting crops in walker-rotted soil.
Oh hell! I got the sneaky suspicion that something crazy is about to happen. Oh shit! You too? I know.
You cleared all those bodies out? It's starting to look like a place we could really live in.
Hey, you watch your step. Last thing we need is you falling.
Looky here.
So Scott Wilson,
Son of a bitch.
he was walking with that one leg, had his one leg up. It was CGI. They cut off his leg. So he had to walk on those crutches for real.
Just have one good day.
You're doing great, Daddy.
Ready to race, Herschel? Give me another day. I'll take you home. Grab the rest of these pies with me, buddy. Take that.
Peace. It's like just even for a split second felt like just beautiful. Temporary reprieve. It was rare. How in the hell did that happen so fast? There you go, Hirsch. It's better to throw the keys. Keys can go faster than you can run. Right? And my ankle was still jacked up from the other movie I shot during the off season, Amish Murder. So you saw me limping as I was running. I was limping too, because I really did some damage to my ankle. Man. Damn. Damn, something came to mind. What happened? Something came to mind.
You can find that farm I was staying at with Dara.
I had a thought, guys. I forgot the damn thought.
You
Damn,
right
Tito.
right before it becomes the Lanaka Highway.
They didn't know.
You're saying that the farmhouse is only about a day's walk from there?
Those zombies didn't know I was about to be bitten, or he was about to be
This is where we
bitten.
look for Sophia.
And so when that
She's
happened,
made it up around here.
their eyes were this big. Like, holy shit. T-Dog's about to get bitten. He's about to die.
You called me a whore.
They were blown. They were
In a Rudman shirt.
They were mind blown.
Got away with words, Zona?
Yeah.
I ain't doing this.
I'd want the same thing if it was my family out there.
Sure you don't want to come with me? You ain't curious about the old game? Oh, yeah, you really was cut loose, weren't you?
Sure they came back? Didn't stick around to find out.
Weren't you?
Ain't that a big old pig sack?
You really was cut loose, weren't you?
We got something in common, Blondie. We got left behind by the same people. And saved by another.
Have you ever thought about leaving this place?
Never had a reason to.
So the governor's a good man?
Let me just put it this way. I wasn't in the best shape when he found me. He should have just kept on going. Yeah. He's a good man. Break those bullets! What the hell happened?
The team was open.
Where's Lauren? Call everyone else. Maggie let Lauren call in the seaboard.
The team was bit.
Anyone else?
I couldn't tell.
Stay put. Those chains didn't break on their own. Someone took an axe or cutters to them. You think they did it?
Who else?
What is that? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Daryl! Damn it! Back up! How the hell can this be happening?
Oh, it has to be the backup generators.
Well, how do you turn those on?
There's three that's connected to a diesel tank. Okay, each one controls a certain part of the prison. They had to shut them all off when the prison was overrun.
Could someone open up the main gates electronically with full power?
Look, I only worked in there a few days. I guess it might be possible.
Come with us! Let's go! There's a set of double doors that'll lead to a corridor that'll get you back to our cell block.
No, you should
I'm
stop.
getting you there.
You should stop.
What? Sit here and wait to die?
Well, I'll do what I have to. You're not becoming one of those things.
I can't ask that.
It's the pact, remember?
This is God's plan. He'll take care of me. Always has. He's gonna help me lead you out of these tombs.
That's pretty brave of you. You know that, right? And this is God's plan. People ask me,
It's not right. Are you bit?
what's the greatest line
I think the baby's coming.
that T-Dog said in the show? And that's it. And probably the greatest line throughout the entire series. And I haven't watched the last two seasons, seasons 10 and 11. But this is God's plan. You know, nothing happens by happenstance or by coincidence. Everything happens for a reason, I believe. So that basically summed up all of this, all of the madness, all the nonsense. And of course, God then create that situation with the walkers and all of them. That was more than likely had something to do with what we as human beings do. We create the turmoil and the devastation that we have to endure in our society based upon our bad decisions. And I say "our" because we are one, and it may just be a few people to do that, but we are all interconnected, and so our decisions affect one another, and then we wonder why we're dying and coming back as walkers, because it's indicative of our interconnectedness.
Pretty good.
And
We should visit Augusta. Take only the women, let them play.
we have to do better in order to be better.
Tradition.
Absolutely.
I don't know. Things are worth holding on to. You know, I was thinking of taking Tim and Martinez out on a scouting mission later on this week.
For what?
Blondie. She said my brother was still alive.
8 months ago. You can track with the best of them, but it's like a needle in a haystack.
She told me where I could find that farmhouse they were holed up in.
It could be anywhere.
I know my brother. If he's out there, I'll be able to find him.
But if someone gets hurt during this search, huh? We almost had the Crowley last time.
Then I'll go on my own.
I get what you're feeling, I really do, but I can't risk it. I need you here. This whole place would fall apart without you.
This is my brother.
Tell you what, you get more concrete information, I'll go with you myself.
Are you trying to tell this man to forget about his brother?
All right?
You see the little twitch going on with the governor?
Lori!
What does that say? Does that say his intentions aren't good?
We took down 5 of them in there. There were 4 in here, but no sign of Lori or any of them.
He must have been pushed back into the prison.
I wonder if that was
Somebody went down.
voluntary.
Split up and look for the others.
Because if that is voluntary, well,
Shut them down!
anything is possible. Because I can kind of make my lips tremble. I have to really lock in. I have to really lock in to make my lips tremble when I get so angry. He may have something that he can control that would allow that. You know, as an actor, and through your training and over years, you figure out certain parts of your body, certain muscles you can control better than others, and you use that to your benefit as an actor. It's pretty cool, remarkable thing.
You know how? Dad told me, but trust me, it's my first time. I can't tell.
I gotta push. I gotta push. I got it.
Oh my God.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You're doing great, Lori. Just keep doing that. Your body knows what to do. Let it do all the work.
Your body knows what to do. Let it do all the work. Why does her body know what to do?
Lori, stop. Don't push. Something's wrong.
Because God created the body that way. God already took care of all of that. Go, Carol. Get the hell through.
Sorry to see you leaving. This place isn't for everybody.
Thank you.
Damn.
For everything.
Damn.
Where are you planning to go?
The coast. Sean thinks it'll be safer.
What do you think? Well, her vigilance has kept you both alive.
Oh, I haven't had hard liquor in a while.
Glenn said, I need you to do.
Probably close to no.
Glenn Mazzara, the showrunner. He was like, I need you to do one of those linebacker moves.
Provided information about his mother's whereabouts.
What I could. There wasn't much.
I certainly
Well, that's giving him hope.
embodied that.
If you ask me, I don't think he'll find him.
But he's gotta look.
I was excited about doing that little, that move right there.
What about you? Think you'll find what you're looking for?
But they weren't big walkers, so I had to be a
You still got family out there?
little reserved with my efforts.
My parents,
I had to kind of take it easy on.
Sorry.
I wish it would have been like two big tiny type walkers. Like, y'all ready to move some furniture? Let's move some furniture, baby. They would have been able to take an explosive hit. Boom. No cut twos. Meaning cut from one shot to another. Just go all the way through with, because it's all intense.
This is good.
truth is, don't know what I'm looking for. For the longest time, it was all about survival. Nothing else mattered. So much so.
Governor hit her with that
I don't know what
with that
matters
Mickey.
now.
Hopefully he didn't spike that drink.
Work 50 hours a week, get married, buy a house. That was survival for many. Not long
The
ago.
song I wrote, I can't even find it, y'all.
Lots changed.
It was called Mickey or something like that. It was deep. It was crazy. The song was called Voodoo.
But the way we think.
And I can't even find the lyrics to that song, guys. But it was deep. It was made you think, and there was a message to the women out there about being careful
But I appreciate
when you're out and about, and
not
leaving your drinks just out in the open, because people could spike you. They could spike your drink.
You're always welcome here.
That's very kind.
And you could end up in a very precarious situation.
Philip.
I thought you never told anybody your name.
Someone recently told me never to say never, so.
He got that first name.
Well, take care.
She thought he was about to lay him on her. She thought he was about to lay them smackaroos on her. Did she? She got it ready. Did she lick them lips? Did she say? This is it.
How do you shut these down?
Put him upside the head with a barrel.
Shoot him! We can take back to prison. What you waiting for? Do it! It's our house! Shoot him! Let's go.
So why do y'all think Oscar shot Andrew
Mom, look at me. Look at me.
and not Rick?
Get you back to bed.
But Lord, with all this blood, I don't even think you're fully dilated yet. No amount of pushing is gonna
So
help.
he figured out,
I know what it means. And I'm not losing my baby.
and he knew that Andrew opened that gate and let all those walkers in
No,
and turned on the siren.
I have a choice.
I'll go for help.
No!
And so he's like, that wasn't cool at all.
Dad only taught me the steps, Lori. If I
So he knew Andrew
No,
had
Andy said no
malintent
quitting.
Carl has a knife.
and Rick didn't.
We will survive.
My baby has to survive. Please. My baby. For all of us. Please, Maggie. Please. Please.
I thought we had an agreement. We can always leave tomorrow or the following day.
The following day.
We don't want to walk into trouble that we can't get out of.
Tell me about it.
Michonne, it is just a day.
I heard you.
The first time.
You see my C-section scar?
I can't.
You can. You have
She has no epidural?
You take care of your daddy for me,
What the hell?
Find your little brother or sister, you take care of
You're
them.
allowed to do this.
You're gonna be fine.
Oh my God.
You are gonna beat this world. I know you will. You are smart, and you are strong, and you are so brave. And I love you.
Love you too.
You gotta do what's right, baby.
Damn.
You promised me you'll always do what's right. It's so easy to do the wrong thing in this world. So if it feels wrong, don't do it.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
If it feels easy, don't do it.
You
Don't
gotta
let the world
always
tell you.
do what's right. If it feels wrong, don't do it. Powerful messages throughout this
My
series.
sweet boy. The best thing I ever did. I love you.
Damn.
My sweet boy. I love you.
Damn.
Okay. Okay. Maggie, when this is over, you're gonna have to. You have to do it. It can't be Rick. All right. It's all right. It's all right. Good night, love. I'm sorry.
The fuck?
Cole, can you read?
What in the
Cole,
fuck?
please. Keep this out clean, okay? I cut too deep. I'm gonna cut the vein. Good. Let's see the uterus. I'm gonna pull it out. Can't tell if this is the arm or the leg. Okay, I'm gonna pull the baby out. We have to go.
Well, we can't just leave her here. She'll turn. No.
Carl.
She's my mom.
No more kid stuff. People are gonna die. I'm gonna die. Mom. There's no way you can ever be ready for it.
Lord have mercy. And I was in the show, guys, and I'm feeling this way.
So I know you all were just depressed for about 10 years. Y'all just came out of depression 2-3 years ago. If you watched it when it first aired.
Herschel! You didn't find him? Thought maybe they came back out here.
What about T? Carol?
They didn't make it. That doesn't mean the others didn't. We're going back. Daryl and Glenn, you come with me. Where's she? No, no. Oh, no.
So, yeah, Rick really had to lose himself. Lincoln had to go somewhere. He had to really, he went there. So he did that, guys. And, it's darn near heart-stopping, right? So, on that note, guys, the arts are so powerful. And, so very important to our survival, because the arts teach us how to be better human beings. And if it's not doing that, then it's not art. It's debauchery. I think that debauchery is the converse of art. That's the antonym. A lot of people think they're creating art when it's influencing people negatively, when it's moving people to do the wrong things. But those individuals are sadly mistaken if they consider themselves to be artists, when they're working to the detriment of humanity. Buddy, I'm gonna miss you. And your shield. We two belong together. R.I.P. Tito. Ah! Ah! Ah!
sons of Satan to destroy humanity. Cause we are